Hello, dear fellow Toastmasters and curious guests. I'm Divya. Today I'm going to talk about how to get your brain to focus. I would like to share with you all my personal story. A few months ago, I began to observe my own behavior, which made me a bit uncomfortable. It started from the moment I woke up in the morning until I got into bed to sleep. My life was a series of distractions. I started my day from the very first thing in the morning that woke me up, my phone. I continued to lie in the bed, scrolling through all the notifications from Instagram, from Facebook, from Gmail, whatnot, and bounce around between a bunch of different applications. After spending few hours, I realized I need to woke up, I need to get out, and I was hungry, need to get a breakfast before I start working. So I rushed into kitchen, opened the fridge, only to realize I didn't shop my groceries. And I went to grab my phone to order some groceries. And again, I got lost into new notifications. Now it was time to start working, so I didn't shop my groceries. I skipped my breakfast. I couldn't take shower, and right next moment jumped into a different screen, my computer, to start my work, and got into meeting calls. All this in the meeting calls in the while, this little devil on my wrist was beeping, whooping, and distracting me as I was trying to focus and get important things done. As I finished my work, it was already late in the evening, and quickly grabbed the dinner in front of TV. Slowly got into bed with my phone, scrolling mindlessly hours and hours, and slept. Does anyone relate to this? I realized after introspecting that after COVID lockdown situation, this behavior became more severe. Obviously, I was disappointed with my behavior pattern of scrolling mindlessly hours and hours on the phone and not being able to focus. My attention span was like a nut. I was feeling lack of ideas, lack of creativity. So I decided to do some research on how does technology influence our brain to focus, ability to focus and attention. And research into this area is fascinating. As you get to realize this, when you work on computer, it turns out that when the phone is around you, the ability to focus is just 40 seconds. Can you believe? Just 40 seconds. And you move on to the next thing. And the problem is, we think our brain is distracted. But that's just the surface level symptom of the deeper problem. The root cause is our brain is overstimulated. Our brain craves for these distractions. Our brain look for the rewards in terms of this tiny little nuggets of information and notification from Facebook, Instagram, and our brain or mind rewards us with a hit of dopamine, which is one of those pleasure chemicals, which you also get after eating pizza from Domino's, from making love. The same pleasure dopamine hit you get also after checking notifications from Facebook and Instagram. Our brain doesn't have capability to distinguish between source of pleasure. It treats all the same, whether it's food, drug, social media, money, sex, you choose. Coming back to the original question, how to get your brain to focus. Ironically, in this technologically evolutionary era, we want to know everything what's happening in the world, but we don't know what's happening in our body. Do you agree? As I was going through my breathwork coach training, I came to this solution, diaphragmatic breathing. Breathing has original capability to create dopamine hit, but in a much healthier way to connect your body and mind. In diaphragmatic breathing, when you breathe, contraction of your diaphragm sends signal to message to your brain to release dopamine, which creates calming effect. And as you are calm, your ability to focus gets even better where you need to focus. Hence, today I'm going to introduce you all one of the diaphragmatic breathing technique called ocean breathing. First, let me explain you what it is, and then we are going to do it together. This will be your test of focusing. The way to do it is, it's also called, by the way, Ujjayi Pranayam and victorious breath, because it lifts up your body and makes you calm. You inhale on the count of 4. It's a nasal breathing. So inhale from the nose, constrict your throat, and exhale from the nose, constrict your throat. So pretend your hand is like a mirror, held it in front of your mouth, and fog it up. Keep this sensation of the throat as you close your mouth and inhale from back of throat, from nose, and exhale from nose, from back of the throat. We are going to do few rounds. For that, except who don't have roll this time, please close your eyes, palms on your knees, and let's do it. Chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. One more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Slowly come to the natural breath and gently open your eyes. So call for action for today is be diligent in your habits and keep aside your phone and practice this technique at least thrice a day, in the morning, afternoon, and evening, to get that needed dopamine hit from the real natural sources other than your phone. Thank you.